Ever happened to you that you open the case and strings are like this? How can you avoid slippery pegs? Hello, hello, back again. This is Edgar from Cremona, Italy. Here in Cremona we make a lot of instruments and we're not famous for the best working pegs. I tell you why. It's all about humidity, temperature. These are the two major conditions which are causing that peg, which is just a cone, a round cone into a round coned hole, is matching perfectly. Now it has to match perfect in order that it touches perfectly the surface of these holes of the pegs, and to make it turn smooth we put some peg dope. I love the one from Hill, but there are also others, but I would just use something else. Take the one from Hill, it works great. This brownish brown paste, yeah. And usually on a new fitted peg, you put a lot of it, put the peg inside, turn a lot, take it out, put more, everything. But then you don't want that this paste is creating like a film. It should be everywhere, but without being like a layer of paste. It's not the paste which holds the peg. It's the shape itself which holds the peg in a certain condition, okay? Having the scroll and the peg box out of maple and the peg usually out of a different material, and the grain is also in a different direction. So even if you would have a peg out of maple, it would be the same thing, but still, you know, ebony, let's say hardwood, and then maple. Apparently the ebony is not moving at all. Apparently, because in our mind, black wood is a stable condition, while actually it's not correct. Ebony is working and moving much more than expected. And especially when there is a little rainy outside like it was last week, and thunderstorms and whatever, and then there comes out the sun and it's all nice and it's freshening up and it's summer and it gets dry. This is just a horror condition for violin, because it has to adapt, and it adapts, and the wood is taking and then is losing the humidity, and these two pieces, one begins shrinking, the other one is like this, and then it is losing. So of course the shape of the peg and the hole should be matching and should be perfectly working. And there are these two tools. One is drilling the hole, the reamer and the bag shaper. These two should match, but once you did that, you violin maker, you still have to look if they really touch well, and you with a file you can adapt the peg perfectly to the hole, okay? Once you did that, you have already ideal condition that these two things work properly and it won't loosen. But still, there is one tiny trick how you can avoid that this happens to you. And this is avoid too quick climate change. That means if you, let's say, were in an aircraft, don't open the case quick, but let it rest for a few hours before you open it. So slowly it's again adapting to the new climate it has been brought to. And the second thing, a very stupid advice, but it really works. You know it already? Tune your instrument every day a little bit with the pegs. So to professional musicians, this whole thing doesn't happen. Could happen, but doesn't happen because they tune every day, and then the pegs are working perfectly and then they don't slip. It's tough advice, but it's how it works. Hope you enjoyed this one. Ciao, ciao. And don't forget to subscribe.